All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's running of Linx the Lynx, the opening of the Cool Box. I'm Noodles, and today I have on my commentary couch.
Hi, I'm Sionicus, and I run this game.
Yeah. So I guess if the host is ready, we can get started. All right. Good. Three,
All right, so
two,
times on.
one, go.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with this game, this is a game by Sandworks. Came out in 1999 on the Nintendo 64. It's a mascot platformer in the same vein as like a Crash Bandicoot or a Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, Sonic the Hedgehog's kind of different, but it features Lynx, you as a Lynx, and we're gonna open a cool box.
Yeah, I mean, you might be familiar with Linx the Lynx 2.0 Artificial Intelligence, which released just last year for the PC. That is I guess the cult sequel to this game, which
Surprisingly
released
good.
way earlier. Yeah, it's a really good game.
Also, a really cool run.
Yeah, so I mean, if you just want to explain the first level here while I go through it, it's kind of I got to focus a little bit, but
Yeah,
if
so
you just
this
want to go
first level
ahead.
is pretty tough. Right off the gate, this game's pretty hard. So Noodle's is gonna do a trick here that's called frizz cancel, and what we're gonna do there is there's a hair cutter, and when the hair cutter is putting the I don't know what it's called. It's like not like a shampoo. It's like a product in the hair. If you pause at the right moment, it'll freeze the animation, and that'll actually increase the size of our hitbox going forward for the rest of the game. And we're going to use that to get some clips that allow us to skip major portions of the run, which is what makes this game a shorter run. If we weren't able to do frizz cancel, then this game would be a lot longer.
Yeah, we'll see that later. It's pretty important. So throughout the run, I'll be doing DDRs and DDDRs. Those are double dash rolls and double dash rolls. For those who don't know, it's when you dash roll twice, and then when you dash roll twice. It's pretty straightforward. You'll see that throughout the run.
Yeah, important thing to note is that a DDDR sounds like it should be 4 times the distance, but it's actually only 3 times the distance. That's
Yeah,
actually just a quirk of the engine. There's like a limit on the amount of distance you can dash, and for some reason, it's not like the regular dash. It's actually 3 times the amount of dash. I think it might have to do with. I don't actually know why it's that way. It's very confusing, but we take advantage of it in the run.
yeah, it's pretty useful overall. I mean, it's just a good movement tech, and it saves time overall, of course.
Yeah, pretty much. We're going to be using DDRs and DDDRs whenever we're moving across the overworld. It's the fastest way to move in the game. This category actually used to be a lot longer before we discovered DDRs. You'd be surprised at how much time you save here. So you're gonna see Noodles entering the first hub world here. It's a mascot platformer. It's very similar again to like a Mario 64 or a Crash Bandicoot. Not a, no the there, and so that means we're gonna have this hub world, and we're gonna go into these different stages, and we're gonna collect boxes, and we collect enough boxes, they'll all combine to form the cool box that will open at the end of the game. So this first level here, Noodles is going into it now. Fun fact about this game is the load times are surprisingly good, especially when you compare it to other similar games at the time.
Yeah,
Like we're not really going to have to
especially
like stop to wait for loads in our commentary here. It's what makes this game a fun game to commentate. It's very
yeah,
hectic.
it is. It's very rapid pace. In the second level here, I'll be going for Stay Cycle, which is Stako Cycle. Shout out to Stako.
Shout out to
It's
Steako.
pretty difficult and requires a couple different DDRs and DDDRs. We're also going to be doing a couple back upwards. If you want to explain that, if you can even explain it, it's a pretty difficult trick, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it kind of just works.
Yeah, so essentially, if you're doing a DDR and you're hit by an enemy midway through the animation on the right frame, your back will get stuck upwards, and that's why we call it a back upwards. And so it'll kind of look like you're doing this like handstand sort of position. And what this does is it allows us to clip through certain environment triggers without triggering cutscenes. So we use this to skip all the cutscenes in the game. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do this on any level that has major cutscenes because whenever you return to the hub world, you lose your back upward states because it resets your model. For whatever reason, it only resets the back upward state. It doesn't reset the frizz cancel state, which is actually really convenient because it allows this run to really work. But that's just kind of something that we have to work around.